Hey everyone, it's Kim Angel Dream Crafts, and I'm here to share with you some projects that I created for a swap with JaneMarge Hull. And I don't believe she does videos at the moment, but I think she's going to be doing them soon. And if you are on Facebook, I'm sure that you've seen her work. And she also did send me something for my doily page challenge, and she also does sell images as well. And I will put the link to her Facebook page down below if you want to check out her work. It's absolutely beautiful. And so we got to talking about doing a swap, and we decided to do a wall hanging for one of them, an altered bag, and a little Christmas ornament. And JaneMarge actually also won, and actually maybe I'll show you that first. She also won um, a goodie bag from me, and the goodie bag is filled with goodies, and I don't want to show what's in it because I want her to be surprised. So I altered a bag for her, and she likes creams and paint, or creams and lavender and fairies. So this is the bag that I created for her, and you can see it's got a beautiful excuse me, fairy on a moon, and it's very, very sparkly. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up. The lighting is not great today. It's very dark out, but I did put stickles on it, and it's very, very sparkly in person. I added lots of laces and dangle trims here. This lovely lavender trim here is from Donna Little. This one is from Craft Supplies for You, as is this one and this one. And then the rest, this was an applique that Virginia, which is Virginia 14, oh, I'm sorry, I can't remember your name, but I'll put a link down below to Virginia's channel. She sent me this applique, and I dyed it, and it came out just beautiful when she did the doily page challenge. So I used that, and I dyed it with the French lavender from the Dylon dyes. And as with this trim as well, and this one here, they were all dyed, and this one here were all dyed in that same trim. So that is the front of the bag, and then here is the back. And I just layered up some doilies and more bridal trim, and then I added this beautiful bridal trim here in cream from Craft Supplies for You. So that's filled with goodies. That was her prize. So that's what she's getting. And then we also decided to do a wall hanging and a goodie bag and Christmas ornament. So I'll show you the wall hanging first because it's the largest. She suggested that we do them A4 size. This might be slightly bigger, but it's 8.5 by 11, the measurements, but the doily and the dangles do make it bigger. And I backed it with, I made the whole piece with muslin and sewed it together with felt, and then I added this beautiful doily on the back, and I added a couple of my flowers here, and then some satin ribbon so she can put a hanger on it. There's 2 of them there. So I tested it out, and it does lay nice and flat against the wall. And I just added my name there at the bottom and where I was from. And again, she asked for purple, lavender, and fairies, and cream colors. So this is what I did, and oh my gosh, it's getting a lot darker in here. I think it's going to rain. Let me zoom out a little. There we go. So as you can see, there's lots of dangles at the bottom, just absolutely lush, beautiful dangles at the bottom, and then beautiful trims from Craft Supplies for You here. More of the dyed trims from the French lavender, and this beautiful drop pearl here from Craft Supplies for You. And then here we've got this lovely fairy, and it says Believe on it. And then I've used some beautiful trims from Craft Supplies for You at the top here. And these flowers Olivia sent me. And this is more trim that I dyed, and beautiful this leaf trim. I just love it from Craft Supplies for You. And I've used some flower trim, little doodad flowers, bling, and I used some of the panel lace as my base first, and this is printed on fabric, and then I've added more glitter and stickles to it to make it sparkly. I'm not sure if this is going to film too well because it's gotten quite dark in here. So let me see, that might be better. I'm not sure if that'll be better or not. Let's try that. There, that's better. That's better. So there is the fairy, and she's got a rose and lots of flowers in her hair. And I don't know if the camera will pick up the sparkle, but there is lots of sparkle on the image. So I hope that she likes it. So there's that. Let me just put this down here. And then we decided on a little, and I'll just zoom back in for this one. This is the little Christmas image that I picked, and again she wanted the same color tones and theme, which was fairies and lavender. So I chose this lovely fairy here, and then I used a Tim Holtz sentiment here that says believe in the magic of Christmas. And I went around it with some appliques, and I've added dangles to the bottom. I did add a little touch of silver going around the image, bling here and here, little clay flowers and doodad flowers, beautiful eyelash trim in silver and white, and some silver trim there, and a lovely meshy bow on the bottom there, and a couple of snowflakes on either side there, and one up here as well. I love that image, and again I've got stickles on it so it's nice and sparkly. And the back I used another part of that same applique that Virginia sent me, and I took 2 doilies and put them together, and then took some sari in a darker purple and just kind of weaved in and out to attach the 2 pieces together. So that's the back side of the ornament. So that's that. And then for the altered bag, and then we agreed to do 10 embellishments as well. That's what she asked for. So this is the bag that I was to alter for the challenge, and let me zoom out a little bit now. And I did the same thing, another fairy, and she's so cute and adorable, and there's lots of stickles. Actually, you can sort of see them there on her dress down at the bottom here. That's all done, and it's super sparkly, and there's lots of little sparkles in the sky, and she's looking at a Christmas tree here. So I just loved that image, the way it turned out. So again, this is a muslin bag that I sewed up on my machine, and I added the image with some felt, and then I went around it with this beautiful lavender satin and organza trim from Craft Supplies for You, and the trim just has the tiniest bit of gold in it. It's very shimmery. And I added some appliques, and then these covered buttons in a bit darker purple because she had some dark purple in her dress, so I wanted to pick up on that tone. And then here I've done a metal embellishment that I've created, and I am going to be doing a tutorial coming up in November for you guys on how to create these very cool embellishments. And it's done with metal and seed beads and all kinds of little doodads, and they're super fun to make, and they look really nice on projects. And then I added some more of the silver and white eyelash trim. And then on the bottom I've added more of the dyed bridal trim and lots of dangles and beautiful laces and trims from Craft Supplies for You. And then I've got just a flat lace underneath here, and then this beautiful pearl trim at the top of the bag here I got from Debbie Fignola. Hi Debbie, in our snippet swap. And then I did the back like this, more bridal trim here, and just a couple of little doilies with appliques on them, and another little snippet trim from Debbie, and then some trim here from Olivia that Olivia sent me. And then on the side of the bag, I just dangled this really cool big wing here. It's a metal wing, and then I did one of my little handmade beads, and then a little, just a little like a teardrop champagne chandelier teardrop there. I just attached that to the side of the bag. And then for the embellishments, I'll show you what I did, but I'm not going to take them out of the bag. I'm just going to quickly show you what I did. I made her some flowers, in the colors she likes. And then this center on this one is, again, one of these little embellishments here, but I did it round, and it looks super cute and dimensional on the flower. It's got a little dragonfly there, but it looks super cute as a flower center, so that's those. And then these are some other flowers that I made. They're actually Prima paper flowers, and I glittered them all up. I painted them, glittered them, and then stacked them up and put a doily behind each one of them and some cool fun centers. This one's got a snowflake, and then this is a large clear bling, and this is like a sparkly silver bling. So that's that. And I made her these bows. So there's two different kinds of bows. There's a pink one with a fleur-de-lis. There's 5 of those. And a little white flower with ribbon roses. And then a little cream-colored bow with a pearl that I sewed on. So she's got 5 each of those. And then along the same lines as the flowers, but these are actually little ornaments, and I did the same thing. I stacked up the flowers that I painted and glittered, added the centers, but I've put them on a snowflake. And I've added ribbon and a little flower to the back of the snowflake, and then some eyelash trim for her to hang them on her tree. And then these are some pearl bows that I created. And we actually did a live class on these quite a while ago. And these are some of the ones that I made. So I thought that she would like those because I know that she likes lots of pearly goodies. And then I also made her 3 stick pins with hearts on them. And I sent her a little crown from Michaels. And then these glitter words from Michaels as well. So those were the only 2 store-bought things in there. Everything else I made by hand. And then I've sent her 2 little sets of the metal embellishments that I made. This one has these cute little girls on it. One's in cream and one is in the lavender colors. So I hope she likes those. And then this little set has a cameo with a few lavender bits on it. And then I did 2 corner pieces. So this is like a little set. So that is it for my swap with JaneMarge Hull. So I hope you like everything, JaneMarge, and yes, I will put the link to her Facebook page down below, so definitely go and check out her work. She's very, very talented, and when I receive my swap, I will share it with you guys on YouTube here. So thanks everybody for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.